Hey, flying. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. To all the future people, my name is Trey, and welcome. This is a live stream. And I never know how to start these things. Thankfully, no one's ever here at the start, and the only people who will see it are the people in the future. Like you. Hello. We are going to go do some stuff today, you guys. Mainly collect Skulk. Right now what I'm waiting for is I'm waiting to see if I can get someone to subscribe because I want to test out this alert. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this. And I'm going to attempt to check something out. Hey, Crate, welcome in. We're just testing some stuff out real quick. Dang it, I can't do it that way. Okay, Crate, can you do me a favor? Can you quickly unsubscribe, then resubscribe? I want to test and see if something works, okay? Let me know if you can do that. I know it's a weird request, but I'm genuinely testing something out right now. So, I'm hoping it works. Actually, wait just a minute before you do it. Okay, go for it, buddy. Is it gonna work? Huh. Should be working. Maybe it doesn't work for people who were subscribed before and then resubscribed. Okay then. We're gonna have to try it a different way. Sorry about this, you guys. Testing it out right now. Huh. Oh well. We'll see if anyone else does, if this will end up actually working out. I'm hoping it does. I've added a element to the streams, which basically says whenever someone subscribes, it'll give us a pretty neat little alert. So I guess we'll just have to wait to see if someone subscribes. And if they do, hopefully it works. Because otherwise I spent the past hour working on something for nothing. And I'll have to do it again. But that's fine. That's a-okay. If anyone does subscribe, I'm hoping it works, because I really don't have to redo it. Alright, let's grab some Skulk. What are you trying to test? Oh, yeah, it's just a stream element that I got. I've not really used stream elements, so I'm trying to test and see which ones work better. Guys, this is where we ended up in the last stream. We finished out putting these filters and everything together. Now we just got to do the ceiling, and we're doing the ceiling out of Skulk. But we don't actually have enough Skulk, and no one on the server has any Skulk. Believe me, I've asked. So we're going to have to either make a Skulk farm temporarily or go searching for a deep dark area. And I think doing the deep dark is going to be the quickest way. But the vision for this place is coming together. So, let's see. What can we do? I know there's a deep dark relatively close to us. This direction. over here. Crate, how's your day been, man? Mine literally just started a little bit ago. I've slept all day. Let's turn on full bright here. And down. Ow! Down we go! Should be somewhere around here. You're testing your old YouTube. Nice. Hope you have fun. 6-7. 6-7. You know what sucks? I would always read that as 67, but now thanks to this whole 6-7 thing, I can't get away from it. Every time I see the number 67, my brain no longer says 67, it just says 6-7, and I'm like, I'm not even part of this generation that's saying it! But because I just happen to be online, that's it. You guys have ruined my brain. All you youngins. A word that I have never said before, and will probably never ever say again. Oh, here we go. Skulk, baby. Skulk, skulk, skulk. This is exactly what we needed. Check it out. There's so much. It's beautiful. Don't think it works. It might not, which is a shame. I may have to retest it out, figure out what's going on with it. That does suck because it's a pretty neat little animation. It's just me as a pirate, right? From my previous Frubimon card, just going, "Yar, welcome to the crew, matey," and then your name appearing. How you doing today, everyone? Hopefully everyone's doing pretty good. I will say, collecting Skulk is very satisfying when you have a Silk Touch Hoe. Because it breaks so quickly. It's like moss, but it makes a fun little sloopy noise. Sloopy? No, that's not a word. Gushy? No. Oh, jeez. Hey, Barbara, welcome in. Oh, this track is going hard right now. Terrible as per usual. Well, hopefully it starts to get a little bit better. I know you've had a rough few days here. Hopefully your luck will turn around. I had a guy come into where I work and create I don't know if it's the same over in where you're at in the UK and stuff, but here in America we have a thing where it's see a penny, pick it up, and all day you'll have good luck. So this dude picked up a penny, and he came into my store. I was like, how can I help you out? And he was like, here, you can take this penny for good luck. I was like, oh, thanks. And that part was normal, and then he was like, yeah, and with my bad luck, it's best to pass it off. I'm like, oh, so you're trying to give me bad luck then? He's like, yep. I was like, fair enough. Things just feel worse every day. I promise you they won't forever. There's also a saying that never pours but it rains, but the rain, you know, doesn't stick around forever. So sometimes it gets pretty bad for a little bit, but it always clears up eventually. Man, the Xavier, man, they do pretty good. Hey, welcome in. YouTube symbol. I didn't even know YouTube had their own emoji. That's cool. I swear I'm going insane. I feel that way a lot myself, man. The simple answer is to accept that we're all insane in our own ways. And just be like, alright, cool. I'm insane, so what? I don't have my pistol with me. I can't shoot this guy. Embrace the insanity and just be like, alright, if the world's gonna be crazy anyways, I'm just gonna do my own thing. The Fog. This is a pretty dang good track. It kind of gives me, Oh, shoot, what is their name? Almost like they're trying to do Volbeat style music. If you don't know who Volbeat is, they're an American rock band. I think they're American. They could be Canadian. Canada has a ton of great bands. Oh, man. Snow in the Nether? Yeah. Let's see. I swear I'm going insane. Everything about Slushy's mountain feels so wrong. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. Like, you can have snow in the Nether, which is literally water. You can have ice in the Nether, which is literally water, but you cannot have water in the Nether. But at one point in Minecraft's development history, there were Nether biomes that had water. Like, it makes no sense. And in Bedrock, you used to be able to use cauldrons filled with water inside the Nether. And that's like one of the best ways to go raiding for blazes, because you could just stand inside of your little cauldron, and you'd take knockback damage, but you wouldn't really catch on fire. Yeah, this is very Volbeat-esque. Volbeat or Rise Above. Both kind of have that similar style there. Well, thank you so much for the applause in the chats. I greatly appreciate it, Inya. But Slushy also does crazy... Slushy joined in, right? As I joined in. And he teleports to me while I'm just in my shulker box. Then he proceeds to criticize my entire storage room. Like, this is an ungodly amount of chests. Then he says, because it's like one block off center, that it's really bothering him. Like, we embrace the wonk here. The wonky side of life. And he just proceeds to continue to criticize me, then leaves and goes AFK, and I'm like, yeah, that seems fair. Hopefully, with the next stream, I can get this element to actually work. Because it's what it's supposed to be doing is monitoring my subscriber count, right? And every time someone subscribes, it sends out the alert, like in chat and everything, saying "Welcome to the crew" and all that. But it's not doing it. And not this track. Here we go. He's just getting back at you. For what? I haven't done anything to him. At least not right now. The problem is, Slushy protects all of his areas. So I can't really prank him. Not that I would ever do any, like, bad pranks or anything. But it makes it really difficult. And so too does Sunny Dazed, who's another person I desperately want to prank, just because he's got the sun title and I've got the night, and it's just fun. We have a little bit of a rivalry lore-wise. 67 YouTube. Hey, I did it right this time. 67. Woo! I remember when I first heard the 6-7 thing, and I was like, wait, what? I could not wrap my brain around why people were laughing about it. Because, like, I heard from it from a YouTube chat, right? I didn't hear about it any other way. Someone came in, he was like, you said 6-7. So I read it. I said 67, yeah. He's like, no, 6-7. I was like, 67. He's like, no, you're saying it wrong. It's 6, then 7. I'm like the numerical sequence? And he was just losing his mind at it. You're from the Philippines. Welcome aboard. You know what? We have a ton of people from the Philippines here. It's a country that I desperately want to go to one of these days. They always look like they have such delicious food. There's a lot of countries I really want to visit, though, that I don't know if I'll ever get to. But there's also a lot of really cool, like, mountains in the Philippines. And a lot of villages that are built, like, alongside of these mountains and things. I've seen some images in the past, and I'm like, oh, it'd be so cool to go there. Anyways, that's a side tangent. 6-7 is a cringe thing now? Yeah, that seems about right. That's how the, YouTube works. Not even YouTube, just the internet in general. Things that are popular last week are no longer popular the next week, and it's now cringe. I've been dealing with that cycle since before YouTube was even a thing, pretty much. Well, technically, it was a lot less prevalent of a thing back when I was a little kid. But especially once you get to like the 2010s and stuff, like with Vine culture and all that, it became a whole thing. And someone like me who didn't have a phone or anything at the time, I didn't have a way of keeping up with it. So I was always behind and always just could never connect with the people next to me because they were all like internet addicted people. And so they had all these different like trends and things that I just never knew about, all these different words and stuff. Like when the word bae became a thing. This is really old. This is like 10 years ago. What's 10 plus 9? No, what's 9 plus 10? 21. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Vine, 21. Yeah, that's an oldie. 21. Yeah, people would just run around yelling that constantly. I think it drove teachers insane. So I can only imagine what teachers have to deal with nowadays thanks to TikTok. And while TikTok was a thing while I was in school, it didn't become a thing till after I was in high school. And well, you know, high schoolers are a lot less prone to just running around yelling the same things. Didn't mean it didn't happen. When Revenge by Captain Sparkles came back into fashion, there was a lot of like the younger high schoolers who came in, like the freshmen and stuff, who would run around yelling, "Aw, man." One, I swear to God, brought a literal boombox to school, which if you don't know what a boombox is, it's a massive radio that you'd carry on your shoulder. They were popular in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s, right? He brought that to school and was just blaring Creeper All Man, and it was just an insane sight to see. Maya Gavolna. I have no idea where that is. If that is a place or if it is just a word. If it is a word, I apologize. My resident language expert, Micah, is not here. No idea if they'll be joining us today or not. We started a channel Discord a couple days ago. Since then, we've gotten 9 people who have joined the Discord. And they started a channel last night called Glazing Tray, where they just started yelling that I was a god. And I'll be honest, it made me a little bit uncomfortable. So I've changed that, and now it's just share positive vibes or thoughts about anyone in either your real life or on the Discord. But I did make a little tiny fun artwork showcasing the character Trey as a god of the sea. Just cause, you know, why not? Oh, it's a volcano. I love volcanoes. Volcanoes are cool. Alright, let's head back to the storage system. Let's put up our skulk. Actually, wait a minute. How much skulk do I have? Do I have enough? I think I might have enough. Should have a skulk chest somewhere around here. Here it is. Okay, we're gonna... No, not there. Here. Alright. Let's get to actually working on this, and then once we fill out a little bit of this, we'll go ahead and draw our first subscriber profile of the day. I need to work on more graphics for these things. Though I don't know if drawing subscriber profiles will carry forwards after we are done celebrating 800 subscribers. It might later on make a return. I think a lot of people have had fun with it. Let's see. Activicano. Your mother roasted marshmallows on top of an active volcano. Wait, really? Those are some dirty marshmallows then. Oh no. No! I mean, I would probably do the same, to be honest. It's just one of those things that's like, that's pretty cool. But still, could you imagine the taste? It wouldn't be very good. Because it's literally just molten rock. It would be like throwing your marshmallow into a charcoal pit. You know? But just for the story of it alone, I can see why you would do it. And I would do the same. She loves doing stuff like that and going around the world. Yeah. One of the saddest things about being an American is the vast majority of us, we don't really get to, like, travel the world. One, it's very non-economic here, right? But two, because America is so massive, there is at least, I believe the percentage is 68% of Americans never even leave the state that they were born in. Because we have some pretty large states. Not every state is that massive. But I know Kentucky is larger than the UK itself. Like all of Britain, it's larger than that. And when you compare that to like Texas, there are people who haven't even left the same like county inside of Texas because Texas takes like 21 hours to drive through. So there's a lot of us who unfortunately don't get to really experience the world. I've been lucky. Not only have I been to multiple states, but I've also been to Canada, which puts me in a different bracket because now I've been to another country. But still. Perfecto. But it does always kind of suck the fact that most Americans don't get to, like, we don't get to go to other countries a lot. Pretty much, I think the most visited countries for Americans is either Mexico or Canada, and maybe South America you can get away with. But that's just because they're our neighbors. It's a lot easier to do that than it is to go, say, to Rome or to any of those places. Your mother loves standing out. Well, I'll tell you what, sometimes it is good to stand out. Sometimes it's not, sometimes it is. There's that. If you're hearing me furiously tap my mouse, it's because I don't want to break the ceiling above the ceiling that we're breaking. That makes sense. Why is it not working, I wonder? Tell you what, let's do... Shut down the source when not visible. Okay. Let's go to YouTube real quick. Okay. Great. On your other account, go ahead and try it again for me. If you could. Hey, welcome in, Avas. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? And apologies for butchering your name. I butcher everyone's name here. It's part of the fun of dyslexia. But yeah, if you can go ahead and click unsubscribe, then resubscribe. I think we might have fixed it, but I don't know. Worth a shot, though. Testing it out. Because I want this alert to happen. I want people to be able to, you know, have a little tiny little bit of feedback loop, whatever they subscribe. Digital artist and designer. Unfortunately, I'm not really looking to get any work done right now, but thank you for stopping by. I'm glad you're doing well. Okay. This part is going to probably be the most tedious part of building this entire storage room. Okay, you did, and it didn't happen again. Okay, cool, great. Why? Okay, I'm gonna put it into my browser itself. We're gonna see if it brings it up. Where did it go? Oh, come on now. There we go. Cool. The following here, use it for this, copy. Go around, create a scene or a new one, create a browser layer. Yeah, I did that. Use the one you copied. Yeah, I did that already. Why is it not? Maybe it's this one that I've got to... Let's do it like this. Sorry, you guys. Give me just a moment. We'll get back on track in a minute. Okay. I'm hoping. Here, I'll show you over here what it looks like. Let me pull up the display capture on each. So this is what it'll look like ultimately. And if we go to preview, it's not saying what it should, but yeah, it's a little graphic, and then it's got alerts or noise alerts here. But yeah. Let's do that again. Okay. Whatever. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'll figure it out in the future. Let's just get back to our project at hand. Oh darn, my old channel, I think I told you it's going to be used for MCARG. Very possibly, though I don't know what ARG is, but awesome. Can't wait to see it. Alright, oh, come on. Friggin' scaffolding. It's useful, but... This is pretty much the only useful bit of scaffolding. Is for doing this type of work here. You subscribed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I apologize that there's no graphic for it. I was hoping it would work, but we'll get it up eventually. For now, I'll just say this. Welcome to the crew, matey. No, it's yar. Welcome to the crew. There we go. My voice may be a little bit tired still. I'm still in the waking up phase of my brain. It takes me about 2 hours after I actually wake up to be awake, you know? It stands for Alternative Reality Games. Oh! Interesting. And is that like virtual reality or games set in a different reality? Welcome back to Crate Teaches Austin. No. Welcome back to Crate. Welcome back to placing Skulk while you can't speak. We've gotten a lot of the Skulk placed in so far, but not enough. Come on now. The problem is I can't shift while on the scaffolding without going through it. Oh, wait, no, I can. But now I can't reach this. Suppose I could technically put carpet along this, and that might fix the issue I'm having in general. I will say, I think Skulk might be one of my absolute favorite blocks. It is just beautiful. Oh my god, guys, we've had over 100 views on today's stream. What the heck? I'm so sorry, I didn't even notice, but... Yeah, let's go! Guys, thank you so much for getting this stream to over 100 views already. That was worth a double woo. We have only been like streaming for about 30 minutes. This is crazy. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate it. And we've brought in some really cool new people like Inya. We're having a grand old time today. What would be even better is if I stopped falling off the scaffolding. Alright, we're going to cut off that confetti in 3, 2, 1. Thank you guys so much again. Here's to the next 100. It's a mystery game where you solve puzzles and decode stuff to find the story. People make them out of already existing games, movies, shows, or even sink into real life. Oh, so it's like a point-and-click adventure game. Like Monkey Island. But they're also like fan-made. Can I? I cannot. We're getting a lot of the sculk placed in. You can kind of start to see the effect that I'm going for with it. And I think it's looking pretty good. Though there's going to be a lot more to place. But it feels more real. So it's like creepy pasta-esque. Are creepypastas still I'd imagine creepypastas are still a thing. Or have they been replaced? I wonder what the new trend is. And it's more complicated. There's always more complicatedness when it comes to the internet. And then there's no complicatedness, and that's the complexity of the internet. Figure out what the irony of that sentence is. Stop! Oh, scaffolding in me, man. That does it. I'm placing scaffolding everywhere. We're gonna have a full scaffolding party here, guys. Where's my scaffolding? Here we go. Tired of falling, so it's not gonna happen anymore. Let's see if we can place this. The benefit of using the scaffolding here is I can just break it all with one hit, pretty much. Let's see. Creepypastas. Yes, creepypastas, etc. The first ever concept of an ARG was called I Love Bees? I Love Bees? What's creepy about that? Who doesn't love bees? Have you seen Bee Movie? They made a whole movie about loving bees. Kind of. I don't know. It's been a long time since I watched that movie. All I remember is Jerry Seinfeld was a bee. I have to be really careful about where I punch right now, because one wrong punch and the entire thing collapses. I don't think I've ever seen anyone place this much scaffolding in one area. It's actually kind of a cool looking block underneath. It creates a really cool texture. Could be really useful for like an awning. You'll find videos of people covering it. You may check it out later. I used to be quite a creepypasta fan in my youth, when I was but a wee lad. "2014 era me, pretty much. Check this out, you guys. This is honestly looking really weird and really cool at the same time. I've never thought of using scaffolding for, like, decorative outside of, like, tables. But, like, you could really use, like, the underside here as a really cool block. You can find a lot of videos of people covering ARGs on YouTube. Yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point. I don't even know if I have enough scaffolding for this. This is also pretty satisfying, doing this. Guys, I think I actually like scaffolding. That would look cool in a liminal space. You think so? I think it kind of creates its own little bit of liminal space. Guys, I'm almost out of scaffolding. Which means we would have placed like 900 scaffolding. Dude, this... Oh my god. This is honestly a really cool floor design. What? I have so many ideas right now of how to use scaffolding that I've never even thought of. This makes me so happy right now. I'm not even gonna lie. And then this is the top part. The bottom part equally looks pretty cool. You could do a whole floor and have a basement created out of this. That's really neat. Why have I never thought to use scaffolding like that? I need more scaffolding. I wanna see the entire room done like this. Hey, Henry, welcome aboard. We are finishing off our storage room. We're trying to. Also, Softball, welcome in. Sorry I didn't see your chat, but welcome. And we're also having Crate explain to us the origins of ARGs and what they are. So, the ending of my ARG is going to be, let's just say, unexpected. That's not ominous at all. Oh, I have more scaffolding. We're also placing a bunch of scaffolding, and it's looking really neat. Really weird, but I like it. It's almost going to be a shame to get rid of all this scaffolding when it's done, but it should also be really satisfying. Check this out. I wonder if anyone else... Well, no, I'm not going to bring anyone here just because I know someone will punch it and break it. I don't want that right now. But this is cool. I love being annoying, or being anonymous. Like the hacker group anonymous, or your own style of anonymous? Okay, let's get this ceiling placed in. No idea if I'm going to add lights into the ceiling. I want to keep it kind of dim and dark in here. So we're probably not going to have any. But if we do, we could put like candles floating in the air. That might look neat. We've got a little bit of limited verticality to work with right now, so trying not to think too much in terms of like doing void floors like I traditionally would like to do a void ceiling for this type of area, but I cannot do it. I don't have enough space for it. And that's fine. You don't always want to reuse the same ideas anyways. This is making it so much easier to actually do this now. Don't know why I didn't think of doing this in the first place. Scaffolding kind of rules, you guys. I love scaffolding now. I've never been the biggest fan of it, and I think it's just because I didn't understand it. But now I totally changed my mind. I love this stuff. It's amazing. Being anonymous is in acting mysterious. Yeah, I know what anonymous is. I don't like being anonymous, I'll tell you that. I like receiving attention. Otherwise, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. I like receiving attention on the stuff that I make, you know? Now, granted, it is limited in terms of the amount of actual attention I like to receive. Like, again, I mentioned the whole tray glazing channel on the Discord. Yeah, that I did not like very much. So I had to change that around. But it was also really weird. They literally just started saying Trey has got, Trey is divine. And it's like, I get the joke, but at the same time, a little bit uncomfortable. So I had to change that around. I like being anonymous sometimes. Fair enough. That's why you created the mask of your Minecraft skin. See, like, when I created YouTube, part of me wishes I hadn't shown my face. But, like, my child brain did not understand nor care about anonymity. Not that I really have to worry about that now. I've only ever had one person ever in real life recognize my YouTube channel. Or recognize me from my YouTube channel. And that was back in, like, 2019 after I made the Infinity Glove or Infinity Gauntlet video. Someone in my local area found the video and they bought one because of it. And they're like, no way! And so that was a cool experience. But yeah, it's not like I have legions of people knocking at my door trying to understand where I live and all that stuff. But at the same time, it's like, it would have been probably better if I didn't necessarily show my face when I was like 14, you know? ARGs usually aren't meant to feel like something... Wait, what? ARGs usually are meant to feel like something you weren't meant to find. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, it's like a creepypasta. So it's like found footage stuff, kind of similar to like the Blair Witch movies. I actually, you know what? I have played kind of an ARG. I played one called the Lonely Assassins, which was a Doctor Who themed one. And you're like this random person who finds this dude's phone after he's been like taken. And you're trying to figure out what happened to his life and stuff. But you can only do it through like the contacts or the gallery images and that type of stuff. And you receive mysterious phone calls. It was pretty neat. We did a little bit of a playthrough of that once on the channel many years ago. I also did Erica, which is... I don't know if that one's an ARG or if it's... But it's kind of in a similar vein. And that one was pretty cool. Okay. Guys, we got the entire ceiling placed in here, I think. Right? Okay, now we do. We're gonna have to figure out what we're gonna do with this second. Oh no! We need to fix our redstone real quick up here, otherwise our beacons are going to be broken. So, So it goes this way, and then up and up. This looks pretty cool. Let's get the other side done. I want all of this kind of covered in skull. No, more redstone broke, really? I wasn't originally planning this type of ceiling, so we're going to encounter this issue a little bit more often than I would like. We don't have to worry about this back area, thankfully. Wait, what? There's that. Because the back area is not really going to see... Oh, no! We got Hippopotomonstriachiliodophobiosis. Oh, Mangrove, the magic chicken. Have I said this word correct this time? I have not. Dang it. One of these days, Mangrove. One of these days, you mark my word. We'll say it correctly. I love Mangrove. Mangrove the Magic Chicken might be my new favorite segment. Let's see. Wait. I know Erica, I think. Is that the one with the split personality disorder? I don't remember. It was like a very short game. She might have had split personality, but it's been a long time since I played it. Yeah, it had the keys, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Durlac. Welcome in, man. No... There we go. Does anyone have flint and steel, or just flint? Yeah, I got some flint. We'll take a break from this to go drop some flint off to this guy. Why not? There we go. Do that. We'll keep that stack in there. Take out the 6 because we don't need that. Any other flint in here? There we go. This is looking pretty cool. Oh. Hi. This is looking neat. I like this. I would explore it, but we were working over here. And guys, there's something I want to show you. Someone built something in my base, which I didn't catch until yesterday's stream. And it's really cool, so I'm going to keep showing it off in hopes that they eventually appear. Yeah, Erica didn't exist because their split personality was Erica the whole time. Ah. Yeah, like I said, it's been years since I played it. It was like 2020, I think. No, it would have been like 2021, 2022-ish. Over here, guys, we have an actual straw hat. Someone has built a straw hat and placed it right here. And this is the coolest thing ever in vanilla Minecraft. One of the coolest things. And I don't know who did it, but it's friggin' awesome. You can technically wear it, though it doesn't look as good on your head. Okay. Let's head back down. I am eager to see how this is looking without Fulbright, because Fulbright tends to overblow it. Yes, okay. That is exactly the effect I wanted. Yeah. I'm always streaming. Bro. What? I always stream. My brother saw you give me the flint. Wait, what? Wait, what? Hi, Imperial's brother. Hi. How's it going? That's hilarious. Okay. Let's go ahead and place in more of this. We gotta hide this section a little bit better.
And when you go, I will fall back apart. Find pieces.
Did he tell you? Wait, Durlac, are you their brother? That's hilarious.
In this house of cards. She says, hey man, there were just too many days.
I have a question. What made you choose the half skeleton? Ooh. So there was no real choice. Okay. So it's based off a painting. I was doing a self-portrait of myself, and I ended up messing up on my other side of my face. Technically it would be my left side, but it's my right side. So, yeah. I ended up messing up on that, and I got so annoyed because I was doing so well. I was working like on half the face first, because that's how I was handling things at the time. I was trying to work it in pieces and not in holes. It's weird. I've been changing like how I do art a lot. Anyways, once I messed it up, I realized I had a choice. I could either start the entire project over, and at this point I'd already spent an hour working on it, or I could change it a little bit. And so I changed it and turned it into a skeleton, and ended up really liking the effect of it. And it ended up kind of matching a lot of like how my mental state was during this point in my life. So I ended up keeping it. And that's how the whole skeleton thing came about. I haven't come up with lore-wise as to how, like, in-universe Trey has got, like, why he's half skeleton. But real-life Trey, the whole reason it was done is just because I messed up on my self-portrait. And ended up liking it more this way. It's not 100% anatomically correct, mind you. I think I may have added or removed bones, but I think it still looks really cool. Let's see, I forgot what movie did it, but they made an ARG, and you can find something telling you to go to a phone booth at 12 p.m., and then the phone would ring once you got to that time. Oh, yeah, no, there've been several things like that. The Ring did a thing like that way back in the early 2000s. A lot of, like, promotional materials. Hell, Super Mario Bros. The movie has something kind of similar to that, where you could literally call the Mario Bros. Though, I don't know if you've ever had this happen. They called me back. The number called me. I got a missed call from the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and they left me a message saying, sorry, we're going to be out of town for a while. We gotta go to space. I was like, what? If you've ever looked at your phone, and your phone suddenly said you have a missed call from the Super Mario Bros. This happened like right after I woke up too, so my brain was all kinds of messed up. It was like, wait, what? Alright, we need more scaffolding, so now we're gonna go. No! Wait, what? Oh, that's gonna be difficult. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if it lands on the mud, it breaks. That's not great. Hey, Durlek. But yeah, we got, eventually I will be, like, I've been working a little bit behind the scenes on the lore, especially with this last episode that came out. There's a lot of, like, lore hidden behind it. So I'm still working on writing the whole backstory for Trey and everything. But right now, it's currently looking like Trey was... Because, like, he started out inside of, like, Ortopia and stuff on the last map. That he was most likely scarred in a battle. And I think he's going to have a lot of, like, mental issues from that. And there's this one character named Kay, who the, like, adventure map is based off of, Carter. And she's, like, Trey's best friend in this universe. And what I'm thinking is she's the one who kind of started to pull him out of his funk and helped him, like, realize, okay, there's a lot left in terms of, like, life that I can get through this. And now that she's gone missing, he's kind of in a funk again. That's at least kind of the planning right now. Let's see, you can place them 12 blocks apart instead of 6. Really? Learned something new about scaffolding. I've been learning a lot about scaffolding this stream. We're going to be replacing this entire section up here with the skulk. We're really going to iron this place out, make it look really cool. I keep saying ironing out a lot, I've noticed. I'm going to have to look up words to go aside from that because, like, I'm tired of saying it. And it's always okay to look up new words, you guys. Don't ever feel wrong about looking up new words. We as humans, we don't know every word just from the start. So if ever you feel like you need to improve your lexicon, you just go look it up in a dictionary or a thesaurus. There we go. Your ping is really high. No! Sorry. Imperial! Oh, he left. Otherwise, I would yell at him for you. Okay, let's get back up here and we're gonna... I am almost out of scaffolding. This is not looking good. Thesaurus, five of the thesaurus, five of the thy sword. Auburn! Stop it with this. It feels weird yelling Auburn instead of Nacho, but I'm trying to respect Nacho. No, Auburn's... It'd be like if people called me by my old name, which Slushy still kind of does. But, you know, for the most part, most people don't. So I'm trying to do the same for Auburn here, even though I want to yell Nacho constantly. And they've said they're okay with it. But still. I'll tell you the worst time I ever have with, like, trying to get someone's name, right? My cousin, Ivy, is trans. And so I'm always used to their original name. right? So much so that, like, it gets hard for me to even say, like, Ivy a lot of the time, like, when I'm referring to them. Because most of the time I just want to say their original name, the name that I've known them by for, like, 20 years, right? But, I mean, it gets a little bit easier the more you use it. But still, it can be weird at times. Now, this is a completely different scenario as to where, like, Auburn is a Minecraft player changing their name. It's not like changing your entire identity like my cousin had to do. They're great, by the way. I love my cousin. But still. One thing that's really cool about my family is even though my family, for the most part, don't understand the whole trans thing, they don't understand, like, any of it, really. But they're all very much, like, loving and willing to do their best. Even, like, some of them who find it, like, weird. Like, my brother, he has an issue with trans people, but he loves people. So, even though he doesn't understand it, he's like, okay, I love and respect this person, so I'm gonna call him this way, even though I don't necessarily agree with them. That's kind of the way, like, a lot of people are. Oh no, here we go. Fruit World banned me for something because I cannot come back. Wait, what? Hello there, Imperial. Hey, Henry. You're ping. Fruit World banned you. Let's see how many people are online right now. You can try. I mean, I can look for notes real quick for you. Would you like a sneak peek of my ARG? Sure. Also, to scare him into doing stuff. Like, my ARG uses fear to scare the protagonist into thinking certain things. A lot of them are based off my fears and probably going to make a liminal space scaffolding for the ceiling. Also, hi there, Neo. Welcome aboard. I'd love a sneak peek of the ARG. I think that'd be really cool to see. I need more scaffolding. And give me just a moment, you guys. Which one of these is game capture? Display capture. Give me just a moment, you guys. I'm gonna look at something. Slash. Yeah, welcome aboard, matey. Ah, it worked! Oh my god, it worked! What? Ha, ha, ha. Welcome, everyone! How long is this gonna play for? It worked, kind of. I have no idea. Hold on a second, guys. There we go. We'll go ahead and turn that off manually. I'm gonna have to shorten that, but it worked! It worked! Holy crap, it worked! No way! Okay, I'm gonna have to shorten the audio. I'm going to have to shorten the audio. But, why is display capture on? No display capture, game capture. There we go. Imperial, the good news is, from what I can see, you are not banned. So you should be fine. Also, Neo says, I used to watch but I lost my count. Well, welcome back. Glad to have you, Neo. I might put something behind the scenes to screenshot your community tab. All right, well, if you wanna do that, go for it. The community tab is there for that reason, to share projects and stuff like that. I need more scaffolding. Guys, I'm sorry for how loud that was. I need to really work on, like turning that down. But it actually worked. It actually worked this time. Holy crap, my internet went out, and I wasn't banned. That's good. Yeah, you weren't banned. I checked for notes and stuff for you, but you weren't. I need more scaffolding, which means I'm gonna need actual bamboo, so we gotta go to our bamboo farm real quick, you guys. Guys, we're currently sitting at 133 views on today's short stream, and we've only been going for 1 hour, which is crazy. Well, 1 hour and 5 minutes, but still. Doing pretty good today. Thank you all so much for being here, and thank you to whoever hit subscribe. I'm guessing it was Neo. Neo, I appreciate it, and glad to have you back, man. I'm gonna have to really work on that alert system, but it looked really cool. I'm gonna have to change like the fade in, fade out time, all that stuff. Mainly the audio, though. The audio is gonna be a big thing to change. All right, let's head back home. Hey, how's it going, QB? Welcome in. I was going to ask if you could draw my profile picture. And now Henry's on this stream. Well, I tell you what, QB, I'm drawing all of my subscribers as celebration for the 800 subscribers. So we will be putting you on that list if you're subscribed. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe if you're new, we can put you on the list still. We got to get to drawing our first subscriber profiles here shortly anyways, because we haven't done one today. So we could totally fit you in. Did the audio just get really low for some reason? For anyone else? My bad, I was gonna ask if you draw me. No, not at all. There's no bad whatsoever. You're more than welcome to ask. I like when people ask. I've had a few people come in who've stuck around to watch them get drawn, and then they've stuck around. Doesn't bother me at all. I need my string. I didn't hear you due to the internet crash. Oh, all good. Well, glad to have you here, Imperial. Plus, I mean, we play on the same server, so occasionally you might see yourself up here. But good to have you. There we go. That's plenty of scaffolding, I think. Let's see. I'm really excited. Also, I'm going to put a sneak peek. Yes. Please do. If possible, can you? Yeah, I can definitely get around to drawing you. We're about to, once I finish placing all this scaffolding here, we're going to do our first subscriber profile of the day. Could you imagine if placing blocks was this easy? I mean, it is, because we are literally placing blocks, but you know what I mean. Come on now. There, we'll do that. It's just the mud. Like, once they fall on the mud, they break. Which I didn't know mud broke gravity-affected blocks, but apparently it does. Okay. Don't worry, Bob. We're not going to cover you, buddy. We may have to cover poor Rick Astley. Which I know is sacrilege, but... Really? Come on. Let's see, my energy protagonist of the story, he's crazy. He's going through some crazy character development. Well, it seems like it's a project you're really excited for, so I'm excited to hear more about it. And excited to check out the sneak peek. Now that we've got this place, let's go ahead and pull up the community tab. Then we're going to draw our first subscriber profile. So let's go in here. Let me pull up my channel real quick, you guys. Not going to be able to see it just yet on the main stream. Let's pull up display capture. Tube Studio, no, my channel. Here we go. If we go to our community posts, $872! We crossed into the 870s! Let's go! Let's go, man! Come on! I know it's not been another 100 views, but that's some confetti if I've ever... or worthy of confetti if I've ever seen anything. Heck yeah. Alright, community tab here. He said he's posted a sneak peek. Let's check it out. Where is it? What is this? Guys, Trey is doing an iron armor tools from only 900 to 1,000. Shulker. Wait. Want him to do no shulker boxes or ender chest from 900? No. Tep, how dare you? Also, we have my artwork here. Not this one. This one's not mine. This one is. I did this at work one night for my favorite comedian. Have you posted it yet? I'm so excited because this is my first time making an ambitious project like this. Well, enjoy it. It's going to be a really fun... Like, there's going to be moments that you're going to tear your hair out, but it's going to be really fun for you. I don't know how to post doing to be on mobile. You're all good. You don't have to post. I can go ahead and get you. I'm just looking for the newest post from this guy. Okay, we'll check this out in a little bit to give him time. Let's go ahead and pull up our templates so we can draw. And we're going to do QBs first, because they asked. Let's see. Profile picture. As soon as I find it. Where is my... Ah, here we go. Digital sketches, profile pictures. Let's bring up the template. Here we go. Yeah, of course. Don't even worry about it. We like to draw here, so this is fun. Okay, everyone. I'm pulling up QB's YouTube channel now, so we can see what their profile picture is. This, everyone, is QB. Oh, they have a very interesting... I'm assuming it's a wolf or a fox character. We will attempt to do our best with this QB. And hopefully not butcher it too much. I will say, I'm not the best when it comes to drawing animal-themed characters. If you saw when we tried to draw the cat, oh boy. But we're going to do our best here. Let's put this down below this. We're going to try to get a little bit lesser here. We're going to get the shape in first. So something like this, and then... No. Kind of looking a little Charizard-y right now. It'll be funny to see it. What do I like? Well, I'm a content creator on YouTube, or a Minecraft content creator. That's pretty much it for me right now. I mean, I have other content that I'm working on for other channels that'll be coming out eventually, but I'm also more of a physical artist than I am an actual digital artist. So digital art and me have a lot of work that we have to do in order to get better at it. We're gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna take this and we are going to scale it up and bring it to here. So a little bit of it's going to be lost on the outside here, but I think this fits in a little bit better with it. And then we've got... I would do it physically, I just don't have the setup to be able to show it physically. So that's the only reason I'm doing it digitally. Don't want to do way too detailed in that regard. Let's go like that. I need to really lower this down a bit. Here we go. I think this is the first time I've tried to draw. I'm pretty sure they call it a fursona. So we got this little color. Then he's got a collar around the neck. And then kind of connects like this. Almost like horse reins. And let's go in just a little bit. Delete that portion. That, just to kind of clear that bit up a bit. Okay. And now that we got that, got the hand. Very human hand on this animal. We're going to do my method of hands here. Actually, we're going to just not worry about the hands. Not this stream. Did you see the blush, by the way? Yeah, I see it. It's up there. We're going to get that with the coloring. I like the blue mohawk. Let's get the blue in there. Son of a... Every time. Why do I do it like that? Stop it. There we go. Blue mohawk. A little bit lighter blue for some of the highlights here. Nope, that's eraser. Bring it up just a little bit. Cool. Let's get that blush in there. We're gonna do a little bit of this. Bigger portion. That. Then a little bit of black spots or brown spots. Kind of like that. We got the eye, and then a little bit of blue. Very light blue on the edge here. Then white. Let me pull this photo over this way for me. Let's see. Sorry if I can see it. So you play Half Sword. Also, I'm she, her. Didn't post anything yet. Gotcha. I saw your desktop. I don't, but my brother likes Half Sword. So I have it downloaded for whenever he comes over here so he can have something to play. Let's get kind of this base color in. Sorry if I haven't been responding to chats very much, you guys. This is beautiful. Let's really smooth that out. Go a little bit darker on the inside here. Oh man, I am so butchering this. And then he's got white on the bottom part. So from here, this area is pretty much fully white. Then we got the gray up there, black nose. Let's add a little bit of white or gray highlights here. There we go. We're trying to make it at least a little bit artistic, apparently. Get the hair colored in too. And then on the edges here. Got that. And then we got a really nice light brown here. See if we can get the same kind of color. There we go. Nope, that's too messy. I used to have a friend who was really good at drawing personas. They were a furry, so they kind of knew what to look for more than anything. Okay, we got that. Now we need to get the kind of blue color for the collar, which is like a... I'm gonna go for this type of collar. Kind of like that. And then let's go gray under here. And let's add a little bit of gold for that portion. Okay, now we need a background, but first I want to actually blur this. Filter, Garrison blur. I said Garrison blur. Not that much. Just a little bit. A little bit less. There we go. What happened to the furry friend? They're doing fine, probably. I mean, we lost touch a long time ago, but I'm sure they're doing good. It's what about the color? Is basically just being a furry being restrained because it's his kink. Don't worry, the art is fully safe for work. But yeah, they're doing fine, I assume. I mean, I would have to check their Instagram. Like I said, I haven't talked to them in a while. Now you got pink in the background. So let's do a gradient of pink. Go for one that kind of matches everything else. And now we can copy that. Like so. Gradient. Like that. I want more. Yes. Okay, so here we go. We've added more of the pink and the blue together. And this is QB's. QB, thank you so much for being here. And we'll be posting this on the channel page or the community page. So if you want to screenshot it or whatever, you're more than welcome. QB. KYBUI. There we go. What's going on in game? I haven't been in a bit. Not much. Not much. If you want, you can post it as a post. Yeah, I'll post them all. Why is everyone here on the other than the other one? The other one looks better. So I have two streams. I have the short stream and the main stream. The short stream is set up the way it is right now to bring in all the shorts viewers. A lot of short streams kind of have this similar layout. Like, it's been a completely different style. Like, I've done so many layouts for the short stream that this is just the final version we've landed on for now. But I've had so many different experimentals with it and versions that I thought looked better. But for all my like casual viewers, this is what they ended up preferring. The mainstream usually has graphics and stuff on it too, but I've gotten rid of the graphics on the mainstream because I've been using the mainstream to actually record segments for the upcoming episodes. How often do I live stream? It depends. Sometimes every day. I don't really have a set schedule. But yeah. What episode? Oh, so I don't just stream, I make actual episodes for this series, Frib World. The last episode came out just a couple days ago and has a lot of lore in it. So I'm really... You'll hear me stumble a lot when I'm speaking, but I am much more of a video creator than I am a streamer, which is why my streams aren't like super professional looking. Like, I'm working on getting them to look better, and I'm having fun with the streams because I can just kind of chill and hang out with people on here, and it brings in a lot of new viewers. But for the most part, my love has always been making the videos, and so I'm going to continue making videos forever and use the streams kind of as a means to bring people into seeing the videos. Similar to like shorts. Like, I make a lot of shorts videos, but I only do it specifically because it brings people into watching the actual episode. Remember when I unsubbed and subbed again to test the thing? Yeah, it ended up working pretty well for a little bit. I have to be subbed for at least one day before I can post. Oh no! You unsubbed with your main account. No! Oh man, I'm so sorry. I should have thought of that. Granted, That sucks. I'm so sorry, man. Or, I'm not man. I'm sorry, Crate. Said earlier, yeah, it was Crate that said, also I'm she, her. I've been saying man constantly. Like, man is kind of my default a lot of the time. But yeah, sorry, Crate. No, we're gonna do it to here. This should be fine, actually. Yeah, this will be fine. I'll do it tomorrow in the second vid. Ah, man. When are you gonna post it? I usually post right at the end of my streams because I'll do like multiple people's throughout the streams. But yeah, if you want to check back on the community post here in like, I don't know, an hour maybe? 30 minutes? I don't think it's gonna be an hour. I think we've got about another 30 or 40 minutes. Then it'll probably be up there. Hey, Puppet, welcome back. Good to see you again. How have you been? I need down. Let me down. Thank you. We need more skulk. Skulk, skulk, skulk. Your favorite mod is here. Where's Micah? I'm kidding. My favorite is always Batadroid. Don't tell Micah. Don't tell Micah. And don't tell Puppet. I'm doing pretty good. How are you? Oh, you already said. You're great. Oh, man. I need some breakfast. I know it's late. It's literally 10:13 p.m. and I'm talking about breakfast. I need to put the cuts in my third video. I still haven't got to doing that. Crazy people have faves. I've passed out a few times a day. Gotta go, that's all. See ya! Crazy people have faves. Yeah, I don't really have faves, I always joke around about it. But also, I think Bata does hold a bit of a special place with the channel recently because none of what has been coming out for the past almost 8 or so months would have been possible without Batadroid's support. So, and I can say this because they're not here, so no one tell them this. But I genuinely have so much appreciation for them that it's hard to, like, put into words sometimes. Like, they are great. Also, bro, One Piece grind's so real. Yeah, if you're watching through all of it, oh man, it gets crazy. It's 12:13 there for you? Jeez. No, you can't tell them, Kubi. No one can tell them. I am a crazy person and don't have faves. So wait, you can make profile pictures now? Also, yeah, well, I'm not making them for people. I'm just trying to recreate them the best I can. Okay, this one has redstone on it, so we have to be careful. Go above. Wait, where was it? This one doesn't have redstone. We're actually good. I don't know why I thought it had redstone. Also, you're not crazy, Crate. At least no more crazy than I am. Oh, there's 2 streams. Yes, there's always 2 streams. Can you make me a profile picture? I've already made... Bata, hi, welcome. I've already made you a profile picture, Bata. You told me it looked like you felt so sorry for poor Saiyan. Or was it Papyrus? I don't know which character it is. I could make you a new one if you want. But... recreating yours I've already done. How's your night going, Bata? We got a 1v1 for best mod. It's gonna be weird seeing this place with the skulk all over the, like, walls. Or not the walls, the ceiling. CMD was in the game? I didn't know that. I would have yelled CMD at him. I'm crazy. People don't No, I've already read that. Bata is no. No, after me. Bata is Trey's favorite mod. No, after me. I'm about to go Gear 5. Oh no. Careful. Henry says Bata is a legend. Want to know something crazy? You know I do. I love hearing crazy stuff. We gotta get rid of all of this on the walls. We're gonna redesign this entire place. It shan't be a cave any longer. I would win. Oh, there's no competing with me, sorry. Number doesn't suck, I suppose. I would just win. Number 2. You're all number 1. Ah, we got this song again, the Fuego song. Somos el Fuego, we are the fire. It's a good track. Don't really know what it's saying because I don't speak Spanish, but I know it's saying something fire. So it must be a fire song. It's crazier being in a cult. Wait, your 4 favorite streams. It's about one of my 4 favorite streamers. It's crazier than being in a cult. How's it crazier than being in a cult? I mean, I've seen some crazy cults in my time. All of you are number 1, except me, who is extra number 1. He was in a cult. Wait, one of your favorite streamers was... Is he a cult streamer? Goes in to just see... Like, join cults? Or... Was he just actively in them? Which I tend to try to not be harsh on people who have joined cults, because cults are very successful at getting people who are lonely at preying on people's weakness. So for the most part, when it comes to cults, I tend to, you know, it's a very sad scenario. I once started a cult, though it was like more of a joke cult than anything else. Though funnily enough, the high school I had at the time got genuinely worried thinking it was a real thing. And they were like, I don't know, it was a crazy event. I also got in trouble one time for bringing powdered sugar with me to put on waffles because they thought it was something else. And I had to literally explain to them, no, it's just powdered sugar. Let's see, here we go. Now, who's ready to raid Scientology, guys? We got a speed run. I used to be in a few cults, but I left. Oh, really? Hold on a second. CMD! Cults, eh? I've never been in one. Well, I'm glad you're out. They thought it was cocaine. Yeah, they thought it was drugs. It was not drugs. Because I would not bring that to school, nor would I be one of the type of people doing those. Don't get me wrong, I've had low points in my life, but I've always been really lucky to never have to deal with that. Like, for me, I guess you could say my food of choice, or my drug of choice has always been overeating, but... Okay, we have the entirety of this. Now it's time to say goodbye to all the really cool scaffolding we placed. It's time to get out of here, scaffolding. This part is going to be kind of satisfying. It's crazy I can hear phantoms all the way underground. I wish I could see this from above as it breaks. Bata, how's your day been? Let's see, there's more chats coming in than I can keep up with sometimes. Cannot wait to get the alerts fully set up. Alright, we've got a few, here we go. He was in a cult twice? Poor him. No, he got tricked into it. Once his friend was in a cult, and because they had to knock on people's doors and convince them to join, his friend was forced to convince him. Eee. Let's see. Now, who's ready to raid Scientology? I used to be in a few cults, but I left. They thought it was cocaine. Alright, heading out. Gotta go do some important finals. Good luck, Puppet. Hope it's great. Nah, it was Andrex. Alright, AP exams go hard. AP classes are hard. They are indeed. I only ever took a few when I was in school. Did not like them. So glad I never had to worry about them afterwards. He's talked about cult experience before and is planning on making more vids about it. Well, that's pretty good. Talking about those experiences can help prevent others from joining and also help him kind of deal with it too. So that's good on him. Is there a SR command? I don't know what that is. SR? There's a lot of what makes streamers fun to watch that is not here yet. Like, I'm still working on getting everything stream-wise set up. It took me until about, I think, a month after I started streaming, like, on this server to actually include music in my streams, and I got copyrighted for it, so I started to have to use this, which is just the YouTube copyright-free music library. At least until I start making money and can actually pay for, like, Epidemic Sounds and stuff like that. And then I plan on doing that. We must rescue Shannon from Scientology and her billion-year contract. Who's Shannon? Alright, see you later, puppet. Oh, song request commands. There is not, but mostly because, like, where I'm on YouTube and stuff, I will get, like, Now it's my time to step out of my comfort zone. Take a chance. How are this many people at my base without me knowing? What? Hello, Durlac. Welcome back. I expected this from you. But your brother? It was one of the old flip phones. You can call it and test. They're so stupid. I loved old flip phones. I used to have a couple. I'd collect them for a while. I don't have any of them anymore, but I used to have a few really cool ones. One of these days, once I get to having, like, actual money coming in for this and I can start putting more money into the channel, having a song request thing, like, I could have a song library put up there. Funnily enough, tell you what, give me a few weeks, because there's songs I'm working on piano-wise, and we can do live song request of playing pianos. If I had my brother here, he could do it. My brother is really good at piano now. He's been playing for a few years. Alright, it's time for Mangrove, the magical egg chicken. We are going to ask Mangrove a series of questions here, and if it land, or if this chicken, or this egg lays, if this egg lays a chicken... This game is weird, guys. This game is weird. Okay, we are going to cut off the track for just a moment because my brain needs to think. Guys, we are going to ask Mangrove a question. What question should it be today? It's a yes or no question. Feel free to post in the chat. My mistake, there's just cobblestone here. Ask, are you gay? You or me? Because if it's me, Mangrove has no way of knowing that. I can tell you that. Unless he does. Mangrove does know all. Mangrove. Is Trey gay? Let's see. The answer is no. Trey is not. Mangrove, you are the smartest chicken ever. This has been Mangrove, the magical chicken. Okay, let's get back here. Not hate your face. We're going to... Here we go. White lights is good. You want Mangrove to ask if you... Okay, we'll ask Mangrove. We need another egg. Do I have any of Mangrove's eggs just laying about? Mangrove. Here we go. One of Mangrove's eggs. Okay, Mangrove the magical chicken. Is QB gay? Mangrove says no. Wait, was that one of Mangrove's eggs? Or was it one of his brothers? Mangrove is the magic chicken. Two can play at this game, Batadroid. They're holding a map, but I don't know what's on the map. They've made their way into my trash can. They found a secret entrance. A way around my base. Ah! Who's taking damage and why? Wrong! I'll tell you what. I'm guessing it wasn't one of Mangrove's eggs. Once Mangrove lays an egg, we'll ask him. It could have come from Mangrove's brother. Hello, Bata. This place is looking a lot nicer having the actual ceiling in. There's still some stuff on the walls we're going to have to take care of here in a bit, because, like, it's all just cave wall, and originally this place was literally just called the Cave, but we're changing it. Alright, guys, we're going to head out of here real quick. He was put in a children's home after he left the cult. Not sure which one it was. Jesus. Well, you see, if you're bi, that's a both situation. That's not a yes or no. I mean, you could have asked, am I bi? And then that would have been yes or no. But if you just say, am I gay? And then throw the egg, well, then it's wrong if it says yes, and it's wrong if it says no. You were trying to trick Mangrove. He's just a poor chicken. How could you? He was inside the children's home because he was 12. Oh, thank you, Bata. Bye-bye, Bata. Okay, let's go over this way. I need rockets. We are going to go to the area where the next project is going to be for the upcoming episode. It is right over this way, I think. Yes, right where this dirt pillar is. This is where the episode is going to be focused. What we're going to do live on stream is we are going to record the first few segments, or the first segment at least, of the stream. Or not of the stream, of the video. So if you don't want spoilers for the upcoming video, you're more than welcome to click off and come back in just a little bit. But given that most of my stream viewers don't actually watch the videos, and most of my video viewers don't get to watch the streams, it's been really weird. Poor guy just wanted to hang out with his homie. Yeah. It's always a crazy situation when it comes to cults. Or religions that are basically cults, but have religion status. It's the whole thing. Oh, hi, Bata. What? What? Okay, cool. Here we go. Gonna do that. So this area right here, by the way, is where our raid farm is going to go. That is what we are going to be building. Let's put this up in here, and we are going to start the first segment of the upcoming episode. And as always, I like to start on my boat. Well, not always. It's kind of a mostly Season 2 thing. I like to start on the boat. So we're going to start on the boat this time around, guys. Here we go. We're going to turn off chats. And we're going to set out our free cam right to here. And we're going to put F1, and we're going to zoom in. Oh, hello, Bata. Bata's just in the background. If you stay like that, you can be the secret Bata background. Here we go. And we're going to do... I suppose we don't have to zoom in like that, although I do like it. Ah, hello there. My name is Trey, and welcome to Froob World. No, that's wrong. Hello there. Welcome to Froob World. I'm your Captain Trey, and in today's episode... No, that's also wrong. Hello there. I'm being distracted by that person right there in the corner. It's making it really hard to record the episode, so... Hello there, everyone. My name is Captain Trey, and Nope. Hello, everyone. My name is Trey. This is my first mate Batadroid hiding over here, and we will be your guides through the wonderful world of Froob. Nope, that's stupid. I don't usually have way too much... Okay, here we go. Ready? Ready? Here we go, guys. Behind the scenes. Here we go. Hello there. My name is Trey, and I will be your captain today as we venture through a wonderful world of... It's wrong. It's wrong. It's so wrong. It's like I have a literal script, and I'm not following the script. Granted, I haven't written down the script. I've just... Hello, everybody. You know what? No, we're doing this another time. It's not working. It's not working. My brain is just not in recording mode. And that's what sucks about me, right? Where's my... Ah! I've lost control over my own body. Help! I can't... There we go, I got it. Ah! No, 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 what have you done? This place is not... Oh, wait, why am I worried? Why am I worried? This isn't a regular... You... Here, you can have that back. I'm going this way. Guys, we'll record that segment another time. Maybe I'll record it after. I don't know. I'm not in recording mode. I'm just in hangout mode right now. Let's see. Did you see what I said about Shannon? I don't know who Shannon is, but I did. Let's see. I was Christian before it was... No! Bada. If this blows up, you're fixing it because it's made out of deep slate. You blew up my lighthouse, Bada Droid. Do you know how long this lighthouse has been here? Since episode 9. I think you also blew up my gear, too, because it's nowhere nearby. I swear, if I've lost all my netherite stuff again, it's going to be very, very annoying for me to get it back. Okay, we've got some of it. I'm just missing my shoes, my shovel, and my hoe. Or no, I've got my shovel. I'm just missing my hoe and my shoes, and then we're good. Oh, son of... It's because I didn't have my shoes! I didn't have my shoes! Okay, we need to find my shoes. Hello, chicken. Fake mangrove. Alright, F3 plus B. This is gonna be difficult. Okay, because it could literally have gotten blown anywhere. That's an egg. Okay, well, crap. Not good. Oh, my shoes. I have them again. I have all my gear. We're good. Bada found it. Yay! Okay. Cool. Cool. We don't have to look for shoes anymore. No. You're going to kill this chicken! You killed that chicken! Bada! Stop killing chickens with TNT! That does it. You're banned from TNT. Bada is banned from TNT. You're banned from TNT, Bada. Yep, that's right. Give it here. You got distracted by Bada when you were trying to read my message. Probably, yeah. Shannon is the Scientology Karen. Oh. Oh, Bada. Bada, come here. I want to show you something. Stupid stream delay. Come here. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me. This way. Bada, why? I know. Bada's a murderer. But she's our murderer. Here we go. Check this out. It's a straw hat. How cool is that? I don't know who made it, but it's awesome. It's a straw hat. Yeah, literally, it's a literal hat, too, minus the gold pressure plate part. Can you read those messages from earlier, then? Yeah, poor guy wanted to hang out with his friends. I was Christian before, and it was crazy stressful. I stopped, though, because it was getting too much. You know what? Fair enough. I used to be a Christian a long time ago. I don't particularly talk about religion much here on the channel, but not something I'm that interested in anymore. But I used to be. It got to the point, though, where I was only going to church specifically to hang out with my grandmother, and also because I was kind of in love with the preacher's daughter at the time. We ended up dating for a little bit. So it was a fun time, and after that, I just slowly started to realize, wait a minute, this just ain't for me. It's great if it is for other people, though. I've got no issues with it. It's, oh, Bada, you fixed my floor. Thank you. See, I didn't want to touch it because you had built it, and I didn't want to break what you had built. But this is very kind of you. Oh, I see. Huh. It's stuck. Why is it stuck? This is on you. This isn't on me. You're the one who placed it there. How would I get it to start back up? Okay, I gotta head down below. Well, I guess. Yep, that's probably smart too. Going that way. Okay, let's remove this section. Oh! Why is there scaffolding under here? Okay, now if I just start that piston. Need the observer to start. I think... Let me grab a torch. That should do it. Torch, torch, torch. I should have a torch somewhere. There's too much stuff when you're expected to do or not do. It strips away your free will, basically. I'm not a theologist. I'm pretty sure that's the term for those who study, like, a lot of religions and stuff. But the thing about religion is you can take so many different takes and meanings from different, like words that were written down, that it really comes down to who is imposing those ideas upon you. So when I was at church, I had this guy who was the preacher. He was actually a pretty cool dude. His name's Arnold. Great guy. And Arnold is one of the cool preachers in the sense that Arnold truly believes everything he says is true, but he also doesn't, like... He knows how to strip away the badness from it, essentially, right? So, like, he doesn't take it to the literal to where it's like, if a woman cheats, stone her, that type of stuff. He's like, no. That's not actually what it should be. Anyways, I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not a theologist, so I'm not super qualified to talk about it way too much. I've only read not even anywhere near half of the Bible. I've only read like several books. Most of what I learned about the Bible came from my grandmother, who I was very lucky because, oh, it's fixed. There's a boat. Why is there there's a boat? Anyways, my grandmother was a really cool person. Loved my grandmother. Miss her every day. But I learned a lot of what I learned religion-wise from her. And she's just a great person. Just a great person. But yeah, it's good to question. I don't think there's any belief system where you should wholeheartedly believe anything that's told to you, right? But that doesn't mean you can't take bits and pieces from it and learn. For instance, there's several values that come from Christianity itself, which inherently are values of my own. Namely, caring about everyone. That's... It's so much weirder, right? Because, like, I have a lot more respect for the essence of who Christ was now that I'm not a Christian than I did back when I was. And I don't know if he was necessarily a real guy. Yeah, we have, written down works about him, most of which come from the Bible itself, so whether he was a real guy or not, don't fully know. Don't particularly care. I look at him more like a character, and as a character, I have a lot more respect for him now than I did for... Mangrove laid an egg! Bada, would you like to ask the question? You ask it. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta protect Bada from this. Am I cooler than Trey? We'll see. What's Mangrove's answer? You just throw it? Oh, looks like no. I don't think Bada agrees with that answer. Bada, for what it's worth, I think you're pretty dang cool. Let's see, I couldn't deal with that part of Christianity stuff. Yeah, I get it. There's so many people at my base, just in and out. It's making it hard to actually focus. So, I tell you what we should do. There we go. What? Why is it broke now? Oh, because there wasn't a furnace there. It got stuck. Huh. I'm stuck in my own redstone. There we go, it's fixed. Oh, hi, Derelic. I was not expecting that. I just couldn't deal with that stuff. Just finished a banana sandwich. A banana sandwich? What on earth is a banana sandwich? Is it like... Is it toast with banana spread on it? Or... What? Okay, how do you make a banana sandwich, QB? I need to know. I need to know. How do you make a banana sandwich? Because bananas are like my favorite fruit. I love bananas. I almost died once from eating too many bananas. True story. So how do you make a banana sandwich? I've heard of banana pizza. And of course, banana sundaes. But a banana sandwich? Is it literally just 2 slices of bread with banana in it? Banana is a hot dog. Banana in a hot dog bun. Huh. Okay, that's a little disappointing, I'm not gonna lie. If it is just literally a banana inside of a hot dog bun, but... I mean, bananas... How did you get in here? What are you doing here? Why are you like this? How did this even happen? Did you fly in through here? Buddy, go this way. Come on. Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to name tag him and never... Oh, he's coming after Batadroid. He must die. No one touches the Batadroid. Not no stinking phantom. Not no mob, at least hopefully not, inside my base. Oh, Bata, here, by the way, follow me down this way. Into the hole. Oh, no! They blew up the cookie points barrel. I should have put lighting in here. But they didn't blow up Bata's. No, they did blow up Bata's. Never mind. Sorry, Bata. They blew up your cookie point barrel. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and lock Batadroid inside of Bata's room. Perfect timing. Oh, I forgot they could teleport. That's sad. Let's see. I know my life might get better, but when I was a Christian, my life was horrible because it was God's plan, which is ridiculous. And does not say, oh, God loves you. I almost died from a panic attack. Yay. Like, very close, I swear. Look at my message, okay? It's toast with chopped bananas, adding a small amount of sugar. Okay, that I can see, and that actually sounds pretty good. I remember the first time a banana ever blew my mind, which is a weird sentence to say, right? But the first time I ever learned that, like, bananas were What are you guys doing to my trap? I'm trying to have a conversation here. Okay, never mind. We're done talking about bananas, you guys. No more banana talk today. We'll save it for the podcast. My enemy. You dare show your face here. Alright, that does it. We gotta PvP him again. I hate trapdoor flippers. Guys, they're not meant to be flipped. They're like this so that... See, it's much cooler like this. You don't want to flip it. Terracotta. Oh, hi, Sunny. Sunny left. Fine. Bye, Trey. Yay. I'm happy now. I'm happy. Sunny's gone. Hopefully Sunny was having an okay day. If he was not, and... Oh, yeah, he's fine. It blew my mind when I figured out there were berries. Wait, bananas were berries? We're back to talking about bananas. Welcome back. So the first time a banana ever blew my mind, I was over at my neighbor's house. His name was James Bond, right? And James Bond was not a British scientist, or not scientist, British spy. He was just a kind old dude who was a gun enthusiast and also an Elvis fan, and told me that there's a sandwich where you can put bananas on a peanut butter sandwich. And I was like, I think maybe 5 at this point, and had never thought about it. And so he did it, and it was the most mind-blowing thing I had ever tried. And it was amazing. It was great. I loved it. I loved it so much. But then he told me a more surprising fact, which was the banana we have nowadays is not the banana he grew up with when he was a little kid. And that's how I learned what Gros Michel bananas were and what Cavendish bananas were. All from a kind old man named James. I loved James. James and his wife Helen, 2 of the best neighbors you could ask for, man. They were awesome. Both are sadly gone now. Been years. But they were so sweet. How did you even... Why are there so many people at my base? Don't you guys have lives to get to? Jesus. Peanut butter and banana sounds gross. Really? Well, I suppose if you don't like peanut butter, then yeah. But, I mean, it's pretty good. Like, the two go together really well, especially with some chocolate. Ooh, so good. But again, only if you like peanut butter. You dare? You dare TP request to me? We're hiding from Trey and Trace's boy. Yes, yes I do. Alright, I guess I'm gonna hide from Trey. This should be pretty simple. I just gotta turn off my monitor and I won't know where I'm at. Which, guys, I actually did. I turned off my monitor. I have no idea where I'm at right now. So I am literally hiding from Trey. My whole monitor, because it's vertical, has now turned sideways. This is so weird to see. Okay, let's okay. Oh no, it's on a different screen now. There we go. We are back. Nope, I'm not back anymore. Why am I not back? F11. Why are you disappearing? Stop. Where is it? Where are you at, Minecraft? Is it F12 maybe? Not F11? Well, while I try to figure out my Minecraft, I guess now's a good enough time as any to go in and, we'll close out of that for now. We'll do the next profile picture, everyone. Let me pull up display capture on the main stream. Where's my pencil? Here we go. Who are we going to do now? I low-key need to buy the Kitsune pet in Fortnite. Kitsune. Oh, the fox. They have pets in Fortnite now? But I do like non-cut bananas and Nutella in a soft taco wrap. I've had that, but I always cook it. Huh. I wonder what type of pet... I'll have to... I haven't played Fortnite in a little bit. The last update I played, I joined in with a friend, and Godzilla attacked us. Never in my life did I expect to have to shoot at Godzilla. And that was literally my first time coming back to Fortnite after, like, 2018. Like, that's when I stopped playing, was 2018. And I joined in, and... friggin' Godzilla. It was so weird. Okay. We are going to do the next person, which I believe is Puppet. It's 1.6 22,000 V-Bucks. Yeesh. For a pet? Does it do anything? Do the pets do anything? Or are they just like accessories? Alright, we are going to look up the next person we're going to draw today. We've officially crossed off the first little bit of the list, and now we are going to do... Where are they? The next person on the list is Slay Sisters. So this is their profile. It's literally just this kind of thingy here. So, time to do this. Drawing another profile. It's just a landscape. This one's going to be very interesting to try to achieve, I feel, because I don't do landscapes, like, at all. And I think what we're going to do this time, we're not going to do outlines like I typically do. We're going to try to do, I believe what's called blocking, where we're just going to block everything together. So let's try to find, there's one specific one I want, which is the watercolor blur brush. We don't want to space it out too far, and we don't want it that big. We want it about that size. And we're just gonna... No. Okay, what are you doing here? Come on, game, work with me. Not game. We're just gonna place in the colors here. So I see a street that kind of goes back like this. Perfect. And then it continues on this side. And then a little bit is visible that way. Now we're going to do gray for the road. No, that's too dark of a green. We need pure gray. Yeah, like this. Still looks green, but it's actually gray. But it kind of looks green to me. Let's see. You know what I mean? I want to know how it felt when I might have almost died from a panic. I want to know how it felt when I almost died from a panic attack. Ah, if you want to talk about it, go for it. I don't particularly like making people relive their traumas, so. Where is the Slay Sisters channel at? Oh, somehow it got under here. Okay, we need a tree, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna go, come on now. That's too blocky. We want it smaller, and we're gonna do pen for this. It's too small. I'm gonna go like that. And then another one here. Another one. Smaller is visible here. We got a little bit of this in the background, and another one right over here. And now we want to go back to our nice little blurry brush. Watercolor, fluffy watercolor. Ooh. What's that going to do? And now we want to make the trees. A little bit less shape than that. There's that. There we go. So we got some trees. Let's add a little bit of darkness into the tree. A little bit more darkness. Come on. Just to give him a little bit more depth. Kind of. Like that. Nope, not that one. Now we're going to go below it, and we're going to do the sky, which is a mixture of, like, blues and pinks and yellows. So let's try to do the yellow bit first. We're going to get it in through here. Yeah, that looks nice. Now we need a little bit of blue, just a tad bit. It's kind of a gray, dullish blue. There we go. The two mixed together. Really nice like that. And now we want nice and pink. Like kind of red pink though. Like that. Yeah! You know what? That's a good sky if ever I've seen one. And I have. Multiple times. Now, just to kind of even it all out, what I want to do is go in below it, and we're going to We're gonna do kind of a neutral color, like right around here. And we're gonna come in with our regular pen, which is gonna be here. I'm gonna bring that up. Let's just go 500 like this, and we're gonna color in the back side, and that should, there we go. That gives it a nice little effect. It's very interesting looking. It's not quite the same as theirs, but I do like it. Let's just make sure we get this all filled in, and we're gonna just bump this down a little bit like that. Perfect. So here we go. We got Slay Sisters. Thank you so much for being here. I know you guys are not in the chat, but I appreciate you guys subscribing. Export. Slay Sisters. Which appears to be like a fashion vlogging channel, by the way. Though I have no idea what content they actually make. I also deleted Minecraft for some reason. Why'd I do that? Curse Forge? In just a moment, we'll be back up and running, you guys. Yo, Trey, we have a surprise. Oh, no, I shudder to think. I shudder to think what you have done in my absence. I shouldn't have left. Why did I leave? Oh, come on. I should know better than this. I should have known better. Why'd I do this? But it felt so peaceful at the time. Yeah, it was happening. Our brains are really weird like that. Hey, we got Micah! How's it going, Micah? Welcome aboard, man. Tomorrow, hopefully, we get the whole stream alerts thing set up in its entirety. I think it's going to be really cool. We're just waiting on this to load back in, you guys. It's taking its time. So scary after, though. Have we done Language of the Day yet? No, we have not. We haven't done that, nor one of Henry's horrendous haikus. But we have done the Magic Egg section. Okay, we have... Dada, what have you done? Where am I? What? You dare try... What? You can't just private stuff on my... in my storage. Dada, what if... Guys! Okay, think about it logically. What do we... No, that'll blow up my own stuff. Okay. Haha, you thought you could trap me, Bada? This is my base. Did you think I didn't know my own way around? You're a fool, Bada Droid 9000. Let's see, I matched up with a sturdy university. It matched up a lot with a study that a university did. Oh. Oh, here we go, guys. We got one of Henry's horrendous haikus. Don't... Are you trying to put your axe in my back? What? Have you built... Sonny, what are you... They're like, what? You... Guys, I'm a pirate. I don't see no royalty in these here parts. Though this is a pretty majestic throne. I reject your right to rule my land. Are these my shulkers? Did you just... You grabbed a bunch of... No, these aren't mine. These are Bada's. I was about to say, I'm going to have to put all these back now. But thankfully, they're not mine, so I don't have to. He's sneaky. I'm sneaky. The pork throne? I saw you, dazed. Where did you go? I should not have left this area alone. This is Greg. Say hi to Greg. Hi, Greg. What was we doing? When I relive trauma, talking about it makes it feel better. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear that. This is Greg. Greg is a terracotta block. Say hi to Greg. Hi, Greg. Greg, this is not where you should be, buddy. Here, go over there. I know... It's Greg. I know. I've met Greg. What? Why? I think you're burning your pork chop there. Guys, I am lost now. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. So much has just happened as I'm spawning in. Oh, right. We were doing one of Henry's horrendous haikus. Guys, it is time for one of Henry's horrendous haikus. Here we go. Ready? Idleness. Hairspray jeeps. Ist stylist stupendously. Xbox soaps Diddy and idolizing keepsakes. Balding iridescent. Kaleidoscope. Isolation newspaper islet. Isolation is lambded. Etc. joyous humbling set. This has been one of Henry's horrendous haikus. Thank you very much. Today's language of the day, brought to you by Micah, is Mele. Mele. Haya. Trey. Appa. Calabar. Which makes me think, now I want some kebabs. I don't know why, but I like kebabs. You guys ever have a good kebab? I've had a good kebab. Let's get away from this track here. There we go. We'll do swimming in a fishbowl. It's a nice, calm track. How do we get to the surface? Follow me, Sonny. You don't. You're stuck. You're stuck here. I expected better of you, Nacho. See, unlike Whitrum, I do actually have a way to get out of my base. My mistake, I didn't actually see them there. You know what happened during that time? Let's see, but I'm shaking so much from when I remembered it. Can you post that image yet? Sure, you know what? Why not? Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw, Trey, but Cosmic got hacked on Discord. I did see. I feel bad for the poor guy. Or gal. I think Cosmic's a girl? I don't know. Pretty sure. Let's see. We can post the image on there for you. Why not? A little earlier than I typically do, but not like it's an issue or anything. Let's go in here to the community chat. Yo, Lucky, welcome aboard, man. Good to see you. We're at 872. Let's go. Here soon. It should be set up to where when people subscribe, we'll know about it instantly. Should be pretty good. Subscriber profile pictures. We're going to the bottom. Cube. I may have saved it in the wrong spot, actually, because I don't see it. Did I just save it in 2026, maybe? I might have. Let's go to digital sketches. Is it down here? No. Is it in Discord stuff? No. So it's got to be in 2026. Yeah, I moved it to 2026 accidentally. Oh well. That's Slay Sisters. And we got cubies. There we go, guys. Cubie. That's not how you spell sisters. There we go. We'll go ahead and we'll post that. Guys, we are at 143 views on today's short stream. It's been pretty good. We've been going for only about 2 hours, too. Not bad. Want to know what happened during the time? I remember. I'm pretty sure we read that already, didn't we? So one moment I blinked, and the next I saw a blur and felt peaceful when I saw nothing and the light getting closer. It should be on there in just a moment. Do what Lucky says right now or else. What? Guys, make sure to like and share and subscribe to Trey's channel. Oh, well, thank you. Bye, bro. I'll come back tomorrow since I have to study. You have a wonderful time. Thank you for being here, Lucky. It's always good to have you. You have an exam on the 6th of June. Oh, wow. That's a little ways off. Good luck, man. Must be a big exam if you're already studying for it. Hopefully it goes well for you. I always sucked at exams and taking tests and stuff. My brain just couldn't sit still long enough to do it. What are you... Somehow, every time I interact with Sunny, there's a fight that happens. Before it was too late, and then I snapped out of it and was shaky and my heart was racing a lot. You gotta go for now, but by the way, thanks for the drawing. Of course, thank you for being here, QB. It's been fun having you. Pat is throwing pork chop everywhere. This is truly a chaotic event happening here at the lovely Port des Merchants. One of the... I'm going to have to start on actually recording this episode at some point. But I'm just having fun hanging out with people right now. Oh. Murder. Let's see if we can steal the spyglass. I see you, better droid. We fly! Let's see. Are you at 900 subs yet? Not yet. 872. Eventually we'll get to 900. Once we get to 900, though, I'm a little bit wary of it, because once we get there, I have to give up all my max armor and stuff for the... Hello, Bata. I will be starting back again from scratch, but it should be a lot of fun, too. Now, granted, we're keeping the same base and everything. We're just starting the tools and stuff from... No! Who's done this? Why? Bata, can you fix the elevator, please? Again, someone's broke it. I don't know who broke my elevator. I think my graduation is officially on the 2nd of June. Wow, that's a lot further out than I was expecting. Usually it's in May for graduations. But, hey, at least it gives you a little bit more time. Are you excited for graduating? I think so. I think you mentioned that earlier. I have a habit of re-asking the same questions sometimes. Well, we tackled the main project I wanted, which was getting the ceiling put in for this stream. That's good. And we've done 2 drawings. And we've gained some more subscribers, because I think we were at 68, so we've gained 4 or 5. Somewhere around there. We've been just hanging out with people. I think what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to put on a video because I need to go get some breakfast. I am hungry, you guys. Unfortunately, I can't actually work right now. Typically, I would go to work after live streaming, but my car is broke, so I'm stuck at the house until it gets fixed, meaning I've got next to no money and a ton of free time, and it's a really weird feeling. Ah, the so-called exit. How about that? Hi, White Trim. Welcome in. The elevator is fixed. Yay! Bata's the best, everyone. We love Bata here. You think this is funny? You think this is funny, Bata? Oh, okay, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Well done. That is incredibly well done. Yes. Let's see. The experience was so similar, though. It was so traumatizing. I'm sorry to hear that. Trey, you good? Yeah, I'm fine. If you're having a mental breakdown? No, I'm not having a mental breakdown. I'm trying to get onto... I'm trying to escape. Why can't... There we go, finally. What the heck? No, it was a really good joke. Genuinely, that was very fun. Bada did an amazing comedic, like, subversion there. I love it. Not F you right now. You put RU. I knew what you meant. You didn't have to re-explain it. I got you. Thankfully, dyslexia came to the rescue there, because I didn't even read the F, like, as FU. I read it as if, or, yeah. So, but yeah, dyslexia! Bada left. No! You get back here, Bada. You're not allowed to leave the game yet. We got many games to play, Bada Droid. I say very demandingly. I'm doing good. How's everyone else doing? We've got a lot of new people who just came in. We've been doing a lot today. We finished the downstairs area. We have to go fix this now. I may save it for later. I don't think I have it in me to rebuild the elevator just yet. But I can do it in a little bit. So for now, we'll use the ladders. Or rockets like we typically do anyways. But we did this down here. We got the entire ceiling replaced. So now it's nice and it's skulky. Now we just got to do the walls and things, because the walls are kind of... They were fine when it was just like a cave aesthetic, but now that we're moving away from the cave aesthetic, we need to come up with what the walls should be. And since this side is all chest and honey blocks, it's not really a good indication as to what this area can be. It was so traumatizing. Mental breakdown. Those happen all the time. I have those all the time. We're so close to 900. I know we're so close. We're getting there, you guys. It's going to be pretty fun once we get there. But think about, if we're that close to 900, how close we are to 1,000 at this point. Yeah, we're getting there. Says in a goofy voice. We have to get to 800. Everyone unsubscribe. What? We can't do 800. If we do 800 again, then I have to go back to, like, starting all this stuff again. We're still celebrating 800 subscribers till we hit 900. Then once we celebrate 900, we start the new challenge of getting rid of all the gear, and we're starting back from square one. So that'll be fun. Pretty much how it's going to go is we're going to start with wooden tools, right? And we're going to work our way up from wooden tools to iron tools. And then for every 10 subscribers we get from there, we're able to upgrade our gear to get out of iron. So I can't use any of the materials I have currently to build these tools. I have to go out and actually grab all the tools again. So it's literally like starting day one, just except we have our base and we won't have the elytra. If we want the elytra, we'll have to literally go out and get an elytra. We can't use our elytra here. So it's back to not having an elytra for a little bit. But the good news is we can either buy an elytra, or we can go actually hunt one down, or we can just get ours again if we hit 920 subscribers, something like that. So we're going to see how that goes. I've posted an ad in Froob channel that you might be interested in. Yeah, let's check it out. We need to do something big for 1,000. I have plans for 1,000 right now. I'm planning on reaching out to a bunch of people I used to record with. I want to see if I can get them in on it for a bit. Like, they don't really make content anymore, so they might not be interested, but it would be really cool to talk with them, see how they've been and everything, and celebrate it together. Also, I'm planning on doing a live stream where everyone I'm trying to beat the game and everyone can control what happens in the game. So that'll be fun. And then, of course, we've got, special videos and stuff that'll be coming out all along there. But let's check out what he's posted in the Froob World Discord. So if I bring up Discord, I'm howling at the moon and sleeping in the middle of a Sunday afternoon. By the way, if you aren't already, we have a channel Discord here. It's called The Night Crew. Links to it can be found on the post channel, the community posts. There we go. Okay, where is Froob World Discord? Here we go. That's Froob World Voice. We don't want that. It's announcements, or is it ads? It's player ads. Here we go. We're looking for White-Trim. You should make minigames. Oh, here we go. A new section has been uncovered within the Adventure Hub, and it seems like it's one where anyone can come in and add minigames. Find a spot along the path, branch out at least 10 blocks into the wall of the hub, and you can build your minigame. Make sure to decorate it. If you don't, I will, and you won't like it. Oh, that's very threatening. Wait. You don't know what the Adventure Hub is because I never made a ad for it? Wait, you never made an ad for it? Crazy. The Adventure Hub is a place containing various mini games, ranging from tabletop to the one that makes people go mad. I go loony, oh so loony, crazy as a wombat. It's an entrance that's located beneath the Adventure Guild building at spawn. It's a booth with a minecart in the building, respectively, of places in minigames. Cool. So it looks like there's minigames. I might, depends on if I can get the motivation. If Bata builds a minigame, it's going to be a good minigame. Also, I don't know if you guys could see that. I don't think I had display capture on. No, I did have display capture on. I still have it on. Good. You could see. Let's see. I'm surprised you never made a post about it. Alright, guys, I need a suggestion. What should we do for the walls? This is sacrilege. How dare you turn Rick Ashley upside down? Hi, Greg. It's good to meet you, Greg. And your little brother, Greg. Or is Greg the older brother and Greg is the little brother? Or is... Yeah, I'm pretty sure Greg would be the little brother. Alright, let's go ahead and... this is Greg. Greg is terracotta block. Say hi to Greg. Alright, Greg's going on an adventure, you guys. And so is Greg. Oh, what fun they'll get up to. Who knows? We'll catch up with them another time, probably. Speaking of the Adventure Hub, I got some free time. Might as well go ahead and do a round or two of Nether Kings. Oh, wait, here we go. Mangrove just laid an egg. Mangrove the magic chicken laid an egg, you guys. Okay, Mangrove, this is important. Will Trey finally beat Nether Kings? Ah! Ah! Guys, we're gonna beat Nether Kings. Let's go! Mangrove and Mangrove's son. Okay, this is great. Shouldn't have thrown it in here. We'll have to do something about that later. But Mangrove says we're finally going to beat Nether Kings, so let's do it, guys. We're gonna beat the game. Finally. Which is good, because then I can move on past it. I need a potato or a carrot. I need something to eat real quick. Yeah, we'll just take that big potato. Let's head to spawn. We're going to the Adventure Hub. We're going to go play some Nether Kings, you guys. Hey, how's it going, Saber? Can you sponsor my server realm, please? Unfortunately, I don't really do sponsors, but thank you for reaching out, and hopefully you have fun with your server/realm. Make the wall out of tough. You want us to make a really tough wall? Suppose we could, yeah. Wouldn't be tough to do it at all. We also just got a Discord ping. I don't know if it's my Discord or if it's Fruit World Discord. So let's pull that up real quick. Because it could be someone trying to get some information. It looks like it was YouTube alerts. Why is YouTube alerts? Oh, this is the thing Micah set up. Gotcha. Micah, your stream. Micah streamed yesterday, you guys. How did it go? Hopefully pretty well. Oh man, I'm sorry. I don't mean to disappoint or anything. I don't do sponsored stuff right now because like I don't really have... I'll have to plant that back later. I don't really have the following for that. But I hope you have an incredible time with your realm/server. Those can be a lot of fun to set up. Alright, we're going to turn off the tracks, so it's going to be musicless for a little bit because of Precipice playing. A song which I now hear in my sleep, guys. I hear it in my sleep. I feel the smell the sulfur. Hi, Whitetrim. And I feel the heat of the lava press against my skin when I'm sleeping. That is how much I think about Nether Kings. But Mangrove says we can finally beat it, and who am I to argue with an all-knowing magical chicken? Okay, we're gonna set our spawn here. Oh, well, I guess we can sleep through the night for everyone else, too. Guys, if you're new here, and you've never seen Nether Kings, this is a minigame built by Whitetrim. He's up there. It's a really cool minigame, but it's a very difficult minigame. Honestly, I put it as more difficult than Dark Souls 3. Let's watch. The eye should be opening. Yep, the eye is open. And I'm literally stuck. Oh, no. Managed to dodge that. I'm hoping there's a way out of this. fairly soon. I could use it. Okay, we're doing good so far. Oh, this is not a good start. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is not a good start. Mangrove, you lied to me! Okay, Mangrove didn't lie. He just... I didn't ask when I was gonna beat it. I just said, am I gonna beat it, I guess. Okay. Let's also turn down the music and sounds a little bit. There we go. We're a lot safer. Can you maybe send a link to the Discord? Micah, if you're still there, would you be able to send a link to the Discord inside of the short stream, please? I don't know if Micah's still in here or not. I would, but I just got set on fire. Jolly good show. Oh, hello, Louie. When did you get in here? I didn't know you were in here, little buddy. Louie is my little cat. Alright, we're doing good now. There's the first point. Or not the first point, but the first snowball. I psyched myself out there. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Micah, for putting that in there. Louie, why are you scratching? Stop it! Stop it, Louie. You don't need to be scratching that up. That's not a scratching post. You have an actual scratching post, cat. It's trying to scratch my lighting stand that I have. I think the next stream I do is probably just going to be entirely dedicated to playing this game and beating it finally. Because I've been doing it in segments, but I think we're literally just going to sit down, we're just going to play the entire game, and we're going to beat it. His eye was looking a little dry. I just tried to give him a little bit of eye drops. Help him, you know, keep him moisturized. I'm really your best friend, Nether King. Oh, no, 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 no. Why'd I do that? That was stupid of me. That wasn't even the mob's fault. That was my fault. And now we're gonna burn to death. Don't worry, I will save you. Here's the new lore, Whitetrim. He's just got incredibly, like, dry eyes, and I'm trying to be a good friend. That's the new lore of Nether Kings, everyone. Lore accepted. Yay! Oh, come on. Let's see. Read my message, please. Sorry, Henry. How do you beat the game? All right. You were in a tournament, but you came 5th. You were having a Pokeathon tournament. Really? What is that? Is it like Pokemon? Pokeathon. Well, congratulations on coming 5th, Cuba. Also, welcome back. Sorry, I just now got to there. How do you beat the game? You've got to hit the eye 5 times. Oh, hello, Whitetrim. And yes, I am kind of focused on the minigame, so I apologize if I haven't got to your chat right off the bat. The good news is, I die a lot with this game, so I can get to the chats pretty much as soon as I die. I'll tell you what, every time I die, I'll check the chats for you guys. I'm not too concerned with beating the game right now. If it happens, great. If it doesn't, which it's not going to this time around, because of that guy right there, we're good. It's Pokemon battles against another in real life. So, like with the actual Pokemon card game, right? Or are you somehow literally throwing actual Pokeballs at people? Have you somehow made a way to actually make Pokemon in real life? Because I would pay great money to have an actual Pikachu or Charizard. A Pikachu would be one of the most useful Pokemons you could have, man. Under electric bills? Ha! Get out of here. Drive an electric car? Oh, thank you, Pikachu. We have infinite miles now. Thank you, Nether Prince. That was very kind of you. You saved me. But also, Pikachu is just so darn cute. Everyone loves Pikachu. Well, not everyone. I've known plenty of people who actually hate Pikachu a lot. Oh, that was too far of a throw. I overshot it. Dang it! Pikachu! Trey is dyslexic. It's not... No, it's a website game. Oh! So it's like the Pokemon... Wait, so is it like Pokemon Stadium games? Like you're literally like using the Pokemons to do their move? Or is it like the Pokemon card game? Both of which I love. I miss the Pokemon Stadium games. I'm surprised they haven't made a new one. Like, they had the Pokemon Tournaments game thing a couple years back, which was slightly similar, except it wasn't turn-based. And that's what made the Pokemon Stadium game so fun, was the turn-based against each other. Me and my brothers would play that game a lot. Well, my brother and my friend. I don't think my older brother ever got to play it. Though I would love to have played it with him. My older brother and I, we've gotten very incredibly lucky to be able to know each other nowadays, because we spent 11 years apart. I had no idea what happened to him, had no idea if he was dead or alive or what. Pretty sure he was alive. But yeah, it was a whole thing. But then a couple years back, finally got to reconnect, and that was great. I need to work on my aim here. All right, we're gonna give it one more attempt, and then I think that's it for Nether Kings on here. Like I said, we need to do a whole stream dedicated to the game. Or maybe I just need to sit there, press the record button, do the entire thing, and just not talk. And I think that'll help. Because, like, a lot of people don't... Why is there copper there? What? This is new. What is this about, Whitrum? Why have you done that? I mean, this is a really cool... This is a really cool design for a wall, though. Wall! It is a wall! The wall returns! Though, not the OG wall. It's like the OG Pokemon games. No offense, but Pikachu would fry your phone and think it is helping. Probably, yeah, but still, how could you be mad at him? That is a really cool design for a wall. I don't think I've actually used any of the raw copper blocks in any builds yet. Okay, final attempt here. I did say that one was the final attempt. I did, and it would be hypocritical for me to... I'm going for it again, guys! Here we go! I'm going for it again, guys! Here we go! This is the final attempt. Can we at least score a point today? Because we haven't... We've scored one... Did we score a point? I think we scored a point. Earlier. But I don't remember. Thanks again, Nether Prince. You were a major help there. I am a little concerned that because of the fire, the snowball is going to burn into the fire. And it looks like that's what happened. It dispensed into the fire. Which is very unfortunate. But that was a good attempt, everyone. Good attempt. Alright. Door open. Bro says that it would be hypocritical, but then still does it. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's like... I didn't say I wouldn't do it. I said it would be hypocritical if I did, just like it'd be hypocritical if I did it again after Whitecham just opened the door so kindly for me. Sometimes it's okay to be a hypocrite, you guys. You know? At least I didn't say it would be hypocritical. Because then it'd be like I'm taking the oath to do no harm. But, I mean, technically, you're not allowed to do any harm to the actual mobs in the game. Yeah, there we go. We got a point. You're only allowed to shoot the snowball, so I can't touch the Nether Prince or the Blaze as much as I cannot wait for the next map, so that way I can go in the archive and kill these little jerks. It's gonna be very therapeutic, I feel. Put them through as much torture as they put me through. I mean, me and the last Nether Prince had a little bit more beef than this guy, because I did literally kill his entire family and burn them alive in front of him. But, yeah. Okay, that was the last attempt, I promise you guys. Now once the door where's the... This isn't the door. This is the door. Once the door opens, we're going to leave. We're not going to go back. We're not going to try it again. We got ourselves 1 point. I'm happy. Door! That was perfect timing. Thank you very much, Whitecham. This game is amazing. Oh, we're following Whitecham. All right. Lead the way, Whitecham. Okay. We're following him. Upsy daisy. Whitecham has insane, like, ambiance building for this place. Like, the only thing that would make it better is if there was, like, custom music notes and he could have, like, atmospheric noise through here. But this is the community minigames area. Ooh, you have to fall down. I like this. Whoa, you have been busy. Check this out. Dude, this is gorgeous. I love this, by the way. The mixture of the pale moss with the tough. Gorgeous gradient. There's nothing over here yet, but this is cool. And then we got this area down here, which is... This is beautiful tree. Beautiful tree. Oh, I've never seen anyone use the pale oak for a cherry tree. That is really well done. The shape, the texture, the colors, beautiful. And this is an example of quartz being used properly. I love the little pond, but where's the actual area to make the games in here? Wait, you want to doubt yourself on that? I still can't believe it was probably this close to death before. Hey, it happens a lot. Holy Hermitcraft build. Dude, I haven't shown off, like, okay, you'd have to go look through all the streams, but there are some incredibly talented builders here. Some incredibly just fun people to be around. And Whitecham is one of the most incredibly talented people on the server, hands down. Branch out from any spot along the path. Like, it is such a gorgeous area that he has built. So yeah, mini games could go pretty much anywhere. Honestly, the only mini game I could probably rebuild would be King of Plunder, because I do plan on rebuilding that at some point. I guess putting it here would be fine, but I would need a lot of space to do that. So I don't necessarily know if it would work here or not. Because King of Plunder is it's a PvE game. Here, I'll show you guys. Let's head home real quick. Let's grab our gear, and then we're going to head to spawn. I'll show you that. So for those of you who are new here, who've never seen King of Plunder is a PvP pirate-based minigame that I built, where two teams fight for control over the gold resources on an island. And I'll go ahead and show that off in a moment. So I do plan on rebuilding it because it broke on me. I stupidly built it in a chunk area. Well, chunk border, not chunk area, because everywhere's a chunk area. But, yeah. So I have to rebuild it anyways, but if we go to spawn, the further you tunnel out from the hub, the more space you get. I suppose, yeah. But if we play over this area, I have my minigame area that I built, which is the minigames pier. A couple other people have built games, but I will say I really love the Adventure Hub. The Adventure Hub is so cool. And right over here is King of Plunder. It's a very small-scale version of what the game originally was going to be, but I had planned on building more games here. And this is it. So you have this island here. You'd press this button, the game would start, music would play, and items would dispense. They no longer do that because it's broke. And then you would count your score over here automatically. It would be entered inside the chest, and it would count your score automatically. It's a pretty neat little mini game. We got to do a couple of tests. You wanna play the pirate game? Well, I would love to have you do it, but it's broke right now. Once I fix it. But it's a neat little mini game. I enjoyed making it. We had a whole episode dedicated to it. We did a whole episode dedicated to just playtesting it. And then, of course, we have the Frubimon card game, which we did, which requires a resource pack, but is basically Pokemon with the players of the server. So if I go here, we go down to Frubimon. Where's Frubimon? Here it is. The resource pack itself was made by a person on here named Blake. And it was originally Blake's idea. I came in and gave it the rules, the structure, designed all the cards, and the movesets and stuff. So basically, he came up with the idea, and then I just made it work as an actual game. And then he did the resource pack. So we have a bunch of cards with a bunch of players from the server. And a bunch of different items you can use. It was a lot of fun. Though I will say the resource pack does have a weird thing where it like makes everything all blurry. Outside of everything besides the cards. And so we had like loaner decks you could do. We had a whole vending machine, which I think is still working. Is the vending machine still working if I press the button? No, it looks like it's broke right now. But there's a button here you'd press. Okay, so some are still in there, and you could get yourself, cards, decks, and stuff. No one's paid for any in a bit, but here's a lot of the cards. I had my card, which is one of my favorite cards, but not one of the strongest cards. It has a neat move called Plunder, where you can basically steal an opponent's card, any cards you want from their deck. So yeah, and then we have like this whole little area in here. It was a lot of fun. If you want to check it out, it's called King of Plunder. I have the video on my channel. All right, let's head back and stop self-promoting myself. Let's head back home. So I may rebuild it, honestly. I may rebuild it over in the Adventure Hub. We could move a lot of the mini games there to the Adventure Hub and then just have one centralized area right next to spawn, which would be pretty cool. All right, where's resource packs? Let's go ahead and turn off the resource packs. We do not... Sorry, I punched my mic. I punched you guys in the face, I'm sorry. Or in the ear. I punched your ear. It's like decked out, I guess. My mind feels too quiet. Oh no, I'm sorry. Does anyone play Pokemon? Bro is becoming a Hermitcraft knockoff. This is becoming a Hermitcraft knockoff? Well, I think there's a lot of inspiration that comes from them. They are a very big group, and a lot of people love them. So I think they inspire a lot of people. As for the card game aspect, I didn't know till later that they had done one. But ours is different, mostly because it's more so Pokemon based. It's more of a ripoff of Pokemon than anything else. But yeah. I think a lot of us do really like the show. There's a lot, or the Hermits. So a lot of us get inspired by them. I know a lot of my content, I'm very inspired by them. Like, I've been making Minecraft content for longer than most people have been playing the game now. I've been making content for 11 years, you guys. And I will say, it wasn't until I started watching them again that I really got back into wanting to play Minecraft more, because for a long time, I stopped playing the game. So a lot of what I do now is inspired by them. Granted, I never try to do the exact same things they do, and I don't watch all of them, so I don't know what they build compared to what they don't build. I only watch a handful of them. So yeah, I end up learning about a lot of their projects they've done, but for the most part, I don't think anyone's trying to knock them off, because there's not really a need to do that. This isn't really a server that a lot of people necessarily record. There's only a handful of us. There's me, Slushy does recordings, Potato does recordings, and Sunny does live streams occasionally. Other than that, it's not really that type of server. It's just a server where a bunch of people come in and just hang out and have fun, And so I think it has its own vibe compared to what anyone on Hermitcraft does. But again, they're very, very big. They inspire everyone. It's hard to say that there's not a single Minecraft content creator out there who hasn't in some way, shape, or form been inspired by other content creators before them. Except for maybe some of the OGs like Sky Does Minecraft, or I'm trying to think of some of the other original Minecrafters, but my mind is blanking right now. If it was Bedrock, if Bedrock support, I would stream it. Ah, man, I wish it was Bedrock. We have so many people who want to be on the server, and unfortunately, it's just not Bedrock compatible. Let's see. QB, what was the build it was similar to? Because I didn't see it. I think he was just more so talking about the whole style in general is really, really professional. Ethos Lab? Yeah, Etho's an older Minecrafter, though. I honestly didn't know who Etho was until just, like, 2 years ago. It wasn't until I started watching, like, for me in Hermitcraft, the way it works is I had watched Mumbo Jumbo for a few years for Redstone stuff, but never knew he did survival-based content. And then one day, during high school, I ran across Hermitcraft Season 5, Episode 0, and ended up really liking it. So I watched, I want to say at least the first 40 videos of Hermitcraft Season 5, right? Up until he got his storage system done. So whichever episode that was. And then I forgot about Hermitcraft until the Life series came out with Last Life, and I saw Mumbo Jumbo doing that. And that coincided with Hermitcraft Season 8 coming out. So I started watching that, and I got really into Mumbo Jumbo. And then after a bit, I started watching this guy named Green, and I thought Green was pretty cool. And then they had this other guy named Scar, and so I started watching Good Times with Scar. And ever since then, I've been watching the game. And ever since watching Hermitcraft, it's like it changed the way I was approaching the game in general, because I've loved Minecraft for 15 years, you guys. But never have I loved it as much as I have since it started becoming more of an art form and less of just a place blocks game, which is weird to say. But yeah, so I will say they do inspire a lot. But I don't think there's anybody here who necessarily is trying to be a knockoff. We all just try to do our own thing. Why am I going off on a tangent? I don't know. I do that. Let's see. My mind has never felt so quiet. Ethos Lab is one of the OGs. Scar's so silly. I did a painting of Scar, actually, because I really liked his content. And Scar is such like this strong dude, really. Like all the issues he's ever had to deal with, and yet he's constantly joking. He's constantly having just a great time, making other people have a great time. He's raised over $1 million for charity, him and all the other hermits and stuff together. So he's a really cool dude. And so when it came time for me to I was trying to paint people I admired, I couldn't think of anyone better. So I did a whole painting of Good Times with Scar. Had him and his cat Jelly and his Season 8 skin, because Season 8 is like when I started watching Hermitcraft again. Let's see, here we go. See ya, Henry. Sorry I didn't see that chat. Have a good one, man. Good to see ya. I meant the Minigames Hub area. So yeah. Long story short, they're very cool people. They're great artists, and a lot of the time they inspire people. But honestly, while it is a compliment, kind of, as well, but it's also not not a compliment to them. They are so much more incredibly talented than anything I could do at this point. But I've been having a lot of fun trying to expand my skill set. And one person did say my builds had a little bit of B-dubs energy to them, and that was a very nice compliment to receive, because that dude is just an insanely talented artist in general. Stampy? Yeah, Stampy was... What's my favorite season? Probably Season 8. Though I really liked Season 10 when Joel came in. I really like Smallish Beans. I think he's a lot of fun. But probably Season 8. I love Season 8. It's also the only map that I have downloaded of theirs, because it was a very special map, because that's when I really discovered what Hermitcraft was, because like I said, I had watched a little bit of Season 5, but I didn't watch any of the other creators. I didn't know who they were. The only one I ever saw him really interact with was this gal. I didn't know anything about Green, because Green didn't come in until later on. So that was it for me. It was Mumbo Jumbo and nothing else. But then when Season 8 comes out, suddenly I'm introduced to a bunch of these really incredibly talented people. And it became a really fun thing to watch, especially since I didn't have any TV shows I wanted to watch at the time. I was very apathetic towards the world during this point in my life when I discovered Hermitcraft. And I think seeing a bunch of people just have fun with a game that had brought me a lot of joy when I was a kid genuinely did help to kind of break me out of my apathy. And I'm not going to go too much into that, but yeah. So I was very apathetic at the time, and I really liked their content. That's it. Now, what were we doing? Why am I can't think of anything that I was doing. I tell you what, this is it. Stream is over, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I'm gonna go get something to eat. You went up to 29 subs. Hey! Heck yeah, guys, that's confetti worthy. Congratulations, Micah. 29. Let's go, man. Guys, I will probably be back in just a little bit, so I think instead of ending the stream, I'm just going to put on a video. Maybe, I don't know. I might end it. If I end it now, it'll bring more people in. I'm going to take a break. I'll see you guys here in probably about an hour. If you guys are still awake, the stream will be back up then. Thank you all so much for joining by, and I'll see you guys then. Bye!